This is natural.
Mahodwe so oza. Yabasra da kuma hai. Na Tiasram. Wabra konkron ya mesma for be page ne. Ahanta
and as the Casinka rather than Copana was made to make a say about my mother. About the Mary, now why in a Muslim. Amen.
Great thanks be to Most High God for sending such a great power into this nation to turn the nation into God worshiping nation.
Hypocrisy. Remember, now, or somebody said, remember,
It is together.
I am soon. What's me? I mean,
Isaiah chapter 19, verse number 24. As the Danimu in Israel book of Israel. I am sure was as if in Usan that dumb Erazim Israel. The Messiah Ejuma Syria, the major passage Israel.
American only Israel, Mecca, no, in the Bembry, Ghana. And it's a shame that will come. Saudi Arabia, America, who is war, open Mecca. Abis Yaba Assyria, only Akanapo, I remember Woku Assassin, I open Ghana. It's Israel, Mecca, no in Ghana. Any Yakupanamaya, or you saw. Now, I just said that although somebody know the moment. So you have to be now where the Muslim. I said, when I remember I walk, I had some water. I said, no, when I'm back. I said, no, you as a man. You come over and remember I walk, I had some water. It's also Moses, mother of smoke for Israel. I think also for Muhammad, the mission has been done. Mother of smoke for as I have been a punishment at the Ghana, I am saying, you better. The Biasa, no one coming. I probably was up a year. Muslims and Oxford, I am saying, it's happening a punishment. I've been
To us, he said that yes, at the time that he mentioned 8 years ago that the voice gave, it says that it should give God's true religion to the nation, and that the religion is called Asumje Ntuntunsum. He said at that time the voice said that there is no means that God's religion is not in the nation, and that it is the true religion of which has been descended through him to give. I said, why is it so? Why is it that God's nation, as he said, this nation is not God worshiping nation? He said the nations that God have appointed which he took religion to are 3, and that was read in Assyria. The Muslim said to explain this, Israel, we know Israel, but Muslim, as mentioned, is a land called Saudi Arabia, of which God took their religion to Mecca. So the Syrians are the accounts of whom today they have settled in a nation called Ghana. And so if it's mentioning the 3 nations, then they are Israel. God have sent Moses, he gave him a religion and a book which he took to the people of Israel. The same way he has sent Prophet Muhammad, may the blessed and peace will be upon him, was also given a religion and a book which he took to the people of now who are the accounts. Yamiswa said that is the reason he said God's true religion has now reached the nation Ghana. So for that reason, living now in the nation and would like to have peace and comfort. What it means is that all the time all the time, and this is the peace and comfort he's talking about. And at all costs, you have to see calamities befalling you, calamities letting go of you. Being the human being must experience. And he said, when you bring yourself into God's true religion, it is these things that you go through. So Nyamisuma said, these are the three nations. It's just like Noah's Ark that was put into the three nations, and these are the Amen.
Dabujeti no sa na wodu boy ahimere ma ko ogum se ehu dem je na din tun ko ahimere ma da asma we Israel jeta wo mini
Deuteronomy chapter 6 verse number 4. Israel tie Ewurade ya wa kuma inara na onye wo kra inara na onye wo ahoze ni inara do Ewurade Onyankopɔn.
Wa ibibia jitu dai Yankopɔn ya kor ejibe Yankopɔn ya kora na ono Yankopɔn na wa so kasan shadem atmo bo Israel Mamo Arabia yi da Arab yi ngun kojem. Mamo akan yi da akan yi ngun kojem. Na da ne yin kana ha. Aso bira mun ko yiko akan pe bodo kana ha akan mo ya fi akan. E ba wa wi na presi mo o wura hin mo da chance mo da. No Yara maza da baya ministan sai akan babodo asa sai le jirin fa ina ko kuma sun wada
Amen.
nei na da ibaje zuwa na in hudan ya kuma ya fura to ya himan abin sai
17 verse Inkwa
asi eyi asaba ta kira mu ina mu
nyame kro
obi mo hudan kuma ya fura sai
ni nya esuma no
obi mo hudan amusu Yesu da me ya kuma kura ana oso no kwa himan yan kwa
Quran chapter 112 say Allah is one.
Emre asojo to timo so oyan akoko no suma abi no wa bo memu jetu onyaro ne da edwen bo hun ye ma techo
Now Mr. Prophet explained to us, said, the religion which is God's true religion, this is the faith that the people who are practicing so that you can get into it, and this is the faith that is given to us. For that reason, in another scripture to be read to us in Deuteronomy, of which he explained that the people of Israel should believe that God is one. And again, in Allah, God is one. So he said the religion is that they should believe that God is one. James Moore said, God is one. In heaven's doors. And that the nation, none of us would have attained salvation on the day of judgment, because by the time our ancestors reached this nation, they came along with an idol worship. Merciful, he has said that all the message of God, and for that reason, some few are those who will attain salvation on the day of judgment. All of us will attain salvation on the day of judgment. Small space, but if we look at the people who are sick and are here, he is telling us that many are those who are sick but are not here, but they are in realize that we will not have even go here. Nyamesumova said that is how it is. And that the nation is struggling, the people living in the nation are suffering. All is due to the fact that we are not worshiping God the right way. Again, he allowed us to read from the Quran, of which he said that is a religion that exists in Arabia. We should look at how God faith to us also said that they should also say that Allah is one. Nyamesumova said that is also to say that God is one, and that is what they also practice there. Is a religion that when you are in, the faith that you have to practice at all times is that you have to believe that God is one. The faith that God is one is what is coming to show, is coming to teach to us, of which when we begin to have that faith, we will go through in life, is what is going to mention to
Verse number 3. Also for me, number 2. Number 2 nyamaka.
Maka no kwaro. Oyo ba pun kwanye kana omenu mu, oyo osapo, oyo elder, oyo ampa na mbi bia, oyo papa twa bosun bi, won twa bosun bi no wa hu mobo. Wabo wa ma no ho no so e choba de wona ase nsa ma gugu won aso de ka ho amen obi abon do nya adwuma o san de obi na nyim gun de yakopara yako e se hu ne yakopara yakopara bo bia ho ba kana ha o san de o imba kun po yin kana ha o e hu ne yakopara yako
Amen.
And everyone pay and Papa. Now, what my other time, my yard, or what I'm over. But I can't see now. When I had one, as it's also for the master, but I would be a come home. There's a move them near me, a cry. I don't know money.
Na me be yere be me fiu mu
asam na the one must na pay me yere be fiu mu nse so me yankopon an wan yere me na kweta mas mo ke close na wan se me kada pon se be da mu wani mo hwe da me ya no wa kan o to sumra da yere da asam na wo he o se me yere be fiu mu da ba se sa kwa yere nsa yere bi da me na so me tonton so na ba na pase Matheus yes, no can. What's the answer? Or the man of the can get.
Matthew chapter 6, verse 31 to 33. The mintimum when you did the Ebenezer in the
I never put myself in. I think what put you there overseen.
And Ebenezer,
that was one man, that was one also more school.
And Ebenezer in the book.
I am what. I'm
Humsure in the enemy night.
On your master and son of one for every one.
The Humzik and Shana Himayan and Sunday.
Was on one son.
It was the enemy now.
I want you. I buy your better. Papa, I buy on your better. What be a project? Can't have an obey what put my better. O son, I am assuming your man. Also, yes, because I'm going to have a picture. I think I'm working on who I'm busy. So I want to hear only a provider. I don't know. So no, you know. The body. Get partner to do yes. I don't know what you have. Only I'm going to New York. Maybe I'm my son. No people want more people to choose. Ah, what would I opera? Honor on your other treatment. No more than kind of doing them when it's Abi yan kwata yarwa.
Psalm 91 verse 1. Nya oti ososo yin ni hintabia no, obetina otumfo ne wi.
So nya makwa so do ni mewum. Sa na ewo wi asere bere osira ni mewum bebe. Egwa akwa ncha osira bebe osi wona ayo owi na aka. Ani mewum abra be hu bebe makwa tena so be na ho adwo fom. Osira me ya musumo se.
Muda oni mu kwando bia na makoba ni.
Aha, na bi ebere nka wa ira ogbo hu ban. Ebe akwa ncha wa ira ogbo hu ban. Trabra amore bira obi fi ono ke pretemro nase. Mo de ko dokum, mo de ko mo ruku, mo rasa, mo rugura amai Ghana. Wada mwo ba no omanu mu. Wada mwa, wase mwa. Debe mre ya akwa no sum na abayo. The boss me the woman I want from Madam Ho. I was so good, and get your appointment better. Come, me over there. Yes, you put that man over to I don't know your bosom when I don't know your room. What's there when you're a powder room? I don't know me now. Banner of Muslim, Moban water with your room. Calendar and water. Now, I the kind of was strong. Now, kind of black fellow kind of say, they can't go to show me remember as what was like. And so I didn't, can I? Yeah, put on Sansa, if I didn't say you.
Acts chapter 7, verse number 48. As an answer, nya was so no on Tiza and Sa Ayo.
That's it. Yeah, put on Sansa, on saying to go to on Snowcomb. And the fact that you will do the great, even so bad not to me. Say I'm probably about not to me. On one side of the master for the move. No more equal so what my way would do the car. It's about not seeing one man would do the great. When man, you don't remember, because I'm come master. I say, we are bound to move on to American. We need master man. Listen, as now, top of the morning, Yakupaka on on them. But I don't want to go for what Jacob. I forget to go what was it. And I say, I want to look at that. What I want to my husband, man, young man. I better want to cut nothing.
That makes my person.
I did not say. I didn't have a home nothing. Yakopon asked me until I didn't put in the side. As I come a sofa, one more anointing oil, one more pure water, one more yes, one more handkerchief. Nesse, and that for I can get the corner. Why do I talk a cry? And also, this or that, now, but not sit down, handkerchief, and I don't see why you and I say, I didn't want a sofa woman, me out to tell me, and I don't know not. I say you by the side, only a couple of them. I won't see a person who might not home.
One year. Why did I man down? Oh, you know why you don't put some for ground. As I'm making a paper plan for about there. I want some losses. Why did you why did you show? I'm not my book. The shop war, a catching a man of war, a catching in Seattle war, on us next way. A grand man of a year, or very ever. Last night, when you are young, still call you where you were, me, sense. Now, I can't make a show. I never moved the chin, some no. Never moved the chin, or play one by Madam Water. Not on put on your point in ten. I should get home. So, upon what they will see the outwards them, Uncle for. on the scene, and when you motion. This I'm repeating. The memory, Yakopan, or no smother. Obey, I'm going to pick them out to me and I say, oh, you're too old. What are you doing? You're too, you're papa and I can answer. Now, I was a combat and you walk, and then work out for the mammy. Do me there. No, so, number, I can get too nasty. No, Grandpa, maybe I'll find answer. Why not? Why don't know what we're gonna have? Quite out the way. I pay you that. There's a thing I have put out to say, Sarah. You pay my what? Around you, up and a ma. They are also. You see, the memory, I want to listen now. On course, we be a one kind of baby. Or says, everyone. And I give us a da. That's a dear by a man. I'm a bosom. It's a task of one young, I a bosom. She's not to our son. She's not only a man of a man. She's not only a problem. So, some now, let us want to our son. What now would be room? No, besides, I see Adam. And I want to young. I don't know why you're home. Not what I let them afford 90
Said yes, when you come to worship the Most High God and develop the faith that God is one, these are the promises that the Most High God have made that He will give to humanity, of which was read in the scriptures to us. Read to us, of which He said that when you come to worship He, the Most High God, He will make sure that everything you do in life will move on for you and you will not force it all the time. He said, you take and make sure that you don't force it. Now, Mr. Mahodwe said, this is a promise that the Most High God has given to the humanity. That when you come to worship Him, He will do all these things for you. Again, He said, it is Yeshua who God Jesus Christ who have said this to the people of Israel. That He said to them that they are those that are thinking that we want what we wear, what we eat, what we give to our children. But yet, they should first seek the kingdom of God. By the time you knew what you are already looking for. James Mahodwe said, it is the Most High God who knows all the things that mankind need, and so He all these things unto you. And Mr. Mahodwe explained that when He said He will make you rich, He will make you rich, He will get you rich by daybreak. He can even allow somebody to come and give you money as a gift, but that you can start life with. Most High God. And that He said, first come and worship Him. When you come to worship Him, then He will add all this unto you. Again, allow the scripture to read to us, of which Mr. Mahodwe said, it is just that it's like when you are walking and you are in the sun is scorching upon you, you are feeling difficulty to walk in the sun, then you get to a provided a shade and you go to sit and eat, you realize that you experience a new comfort in your life. And Mr. Mahodwe said, that is how it is. The Most High God said that we should first come and worship Him in Psalms, as was read to us. He will be your protector, He will be your shield. James Mahodwe said that is how it is. When you come into the shade and you realize that you are experiencing some new comfort, the Most High God is also urging you to come to His religion. And when you get into His religion, that comfort is what you are going to experience. God is giving you this protection that He's talking about, and not what we are doing. James Mahodwe said that I am going to sleep and that I am praying that by daybreak I should fall sick. If someone said nobody will say that, even the one who is insane will not say such a prayer, that by tomorrow or by daybreak I should fall sick. He said everybody prays that by daybreak they should have good health, they should have success in life. But what do we see? We wake up with saying that prayer that we want to have good health, but by the morning when you wake up you are sick. If someone said it is all due to the Also, he allowed the scripture to read to us and said that we should call upon him and that he will give unto us whatever we're looking for. The Mr. said, calling upon him is a religion that has come now. And that when you call upon the Most High God, it is it that he will give whatever you need to you. And that is what he's telling us, that if we are praying and if God is answering our prayer, is that what we are seeing? He said, calling upon the Most High God is saying that you are praying. And prayer, it means that you are requesting something from the Most High God. But what do we see? We pray due to the fact that there is no one in the nation worshiping God in the right way. That's why I said that is the reason the true religion of God called Asugate. Believe is that and the faith is that God is one. That's why I said the one who has the belief and the faith that God is one is the one that will not visit any spiritualist for spiritual assistance. So you not visit the pastor, you not visit the malam, you not visit the fetish for any spiritual enchantment. That's why I said what do we see in the nation? Many people struggle the northern side of the nation, any corner of the nation, just going for spiritual assistance or spiritual help. They go in for the talisman, they put on their fingers. There are so many things that we take because we need spiritual protection. When you believe that God is one, you don't go in for all these things. He said what we do not know is that the pastors who are in the nation are those that are deceiving the people in the nation, and their work is very dangerous in the nation than even the fetish. Yamiswava said, why? When we talk about the fetish priests and priestesses, Yamiswava said, with them, children will not go to them for anything. It is adults that will visit them. But when we talk about the church or the Christendom, is where even children are going there. But Yamiswava allows scripture to read to us, of which he said that the Most High God said that he never dwell on things that are made by man. So Yamiswava said, when we visit these pastors, when we visit these malams, the things that they give to us, which are the oil, the pomade, the powder, the calendar that are given to us to hang within our shops or whatever we want to do with it, of which they give us as direction. So that it never dwell on things that are made by man, then what is dwelling on that thing? Of which one of the members here replied by saying that these are all evil spirits that are dwelling upon them. And Mr. Wolf said yes. The man's is more reasonable because this is what they want. Because the people who are living in the nation are suffering all due to the fact that these evil spirits are those that are tormenting us. The prayer, you see any effect in the prayer that you have said, he said it is not from God, and that it is some evil spirits that are coming from your matrilineal background, your patrilineal background, that have had mercy on you, who will come to help you. To come for thanksgiving from you, and that is what we do not know. Give you what you have to bring, of which you said you don't have money and you want to go and come back later and you left, you did not go back again. Whatever you do, as soon as you went there, under that power. He said what we do not know, of which is revealed to us today, is that there are powers which are used for establishing a church, powers which are used for being fetish, or powers which are used for doing the malam's work. And Yamisma said, anytime you visit any of these people, then you become slave under their power, or you become a captive under their used to establish church are all powers that are coming from Rome and have spread across the entire. And that when they come, they sing God in the Bible or in the scriptures, but yet they are not of God, and that they are all evil powers that are working to help the devil, so that the Swedru know, because they are coming in the pretense of God, they are singing godly songs. All these are the reasons why the people living in the nation are suffering. And when we consider this community, if you are calling people who are sick to come out, we will get more than 1,000. He said, are we not praying? We are praying, but yet our prayer is not heard, it's not answered by the Most High God. It's due to the fact that we don't belong to the true religion of God, of which when you get into it, the Most High God said, I will not let you fall sick. He will make sure that he protects. Religion is a religion which has come now, the Mishnah said, which is called Asumje Nduntumsum. On this point, the Mishnah said,